Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, guys, we're going to be watching, we're going to be talking about and watching more of my celebrity YouTube collaboration with Miss Leola. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we're going to be talking about a lot. And like I said, Miss Leola Brown has reached out to me. She messaged me. She sent me some love and support emojis. You know how emojis have like the star eyes bursting out? That's basically what she showed me was love and support from me and my YouTube channel. So yeah. Oh, but now, guys, I have 7,480 YouTube views. So I'm blessed and thankful for that.
An arrest made in connection with the death of Robert De Niro's grandson. Detectives have been investigating the death of 19-year-old actor Leandro De Niro Rodriguez as a possible overdose. The night they arrested 20-year-old Sophia Haley Marks. She's known on the street as the Percocet Princess and is accused of selling drugs to Rodriguez. The NYPD, the DEA, and Homeland Security are all investigating. Artie's double deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melted cheese. Choose a double cheese. Okay. Hey guys. I don't know who this is. Who's on? Let's see if I can. Hey guys. Can you guys see and hear me? Hey. I'm gonna wait till you guys, more people come in. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. You guys see and hear me? Can you see Leola? Good evening, guys. Can you all see and hear me? Can somebody say, yes, I can see you and I can hear you? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Thank you. We're gonna wait for some more people to get in here. How's everybody doing? Let me see. Let me I gotta give a shout. I'm gonna give a shout out to all my members, my new members. Right now, I'm gonna let my girl, my sister, Miss Joan, be my moderator. Okay, Joan, I added you. Um, I guess you know what to do, huh? Okay, let me see. I want everybody in here first. Oh God, I gotta take my time tonight and talk to you guys. Let me tell you all, it takes me a long time to answer everybody's mail. I've been in my mail, and I got an answer mail from Facebook, um, Instagram, YouTube, and I started my YouTube or Facebook first. But I got people in my Facebook that been there for years trying to become my friend. It's sad that I didn't see their mail. Like it's so much mail. I have to take days to answer mail. Days. It's a lot for me. It's a lot. I'm gonna meet somebody one day that's gonna move in with me, live with me, and help me with all my stuff. I need a, I need an assistant that lives with me. That's what I need. Joan, are you in? Are you moderating in for me? I'm still waiting for people to come in. Please hit the like button, guys. Please. Hey, Dion. Hey, Dion said, I hope you know. That's my adopted son, Dion. I want to give a shout out to all of my members. And I want to hopefully I want to make sure everybody is in here. And hey, Kelly Sutton, I want to thank you. That's what took me so long, Kelly. I had to go back in your reel to see the psychic. I'm gonna talk about that this evening to get the psychic's name. Her name is let's see if I can think of it without looking. Wait a minute, what was her name? Sloan Bella. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, that lady is powerful. She knows what she's talking about. Mhm. Introducing the Telefriend credit check. Hey, check this out. I just got my FICO score for free with the Experian app. And you are the best apps. You can also raise your FICO score with your streaming service payments. I know binge watching would pay off. And you can have your rent, your phone, and utility fees. What? I can get credit for those? So then I added my utility payments and boosted my FICO score. Let me guess. Instantly, right? Don't you know, Fred? Download the free app now. Okay, we got some people. Hit the like button, guys. I got 49 in, but only 51 people in, but only 49 hit the like button. Okay. I want to give a shout out to my girl Joan, Joan Edge Sorez. I know her name. Nate Hall, Put God First Always, Dion Garrett, Me, Myself, and I, Kelly Green, Sweet Pea, Upward, Onward One. And then I have two new members, Latifa Burchett and Mrs. Webb. Thank you guys so much. And then I want to also thank you guys for the cash app. Of course, my sister Joan Edge, and then Harold Bonds, Valerie Patricia, John Alston, Trina Johnson, um, Jenny Johnson. Oh God, that's my girl too. Um, and what's this one? Oh, my brother, Stack of Dollars. John Thomas, my brother, he's in Vegas. And Dre, thank you all so much for your donations because that matters a lot. I'm trying to get to where you all don't understand how important it is to help the older right now. And then I want to shout out my Cash App is money sign LEOLAH. Is it baby in the letter M. Leolah BM. And then you'll see my picture with my white scarf on. All donations welcome you guys. I wish you guys knew what I was doing because everybody would donate like right away. Seriously. But I want to talk to you guys tonight. I'm gonna try not to take up much of your time, but I wrote some notes because I was I was looking at my mail and wondering what people were saying. And then I said, let me answer them because this is so people don't understand how hard this is with all this information that I had. And then I'm not giving y'all everything because it's not the book yet. But I'm gonna touch on some things that people were talking about. All
Okay, guys, I just liked the YouTube live stream. I have 7,480 YouTube views. I'm so thankful and blessed for that, y'all.
Please hit the like button.
Since 1966, Biscuit has made a lot of great scratch-made biscuits, but only one is our all-time fan favorite. Our taste of spicy chicken and honey. Yes, our sweet heat remains hotter than ever at Biscuitville.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys. I don't want to not waste time, but I don't want to look at all the names because then I'll start saying you all names and stuff. I'll do that afterwards. I went through the mail, you guys, and I was looking at stuff now, and I wrote down some notes that I'm going to talk about. Um, First of all, I want to say this because all the stuff that I'm getting ready to talk about was important to people, and they said something about this. No, Whitney was not told to take a bath. That right there, we knew was a lie because Whitney don't take baths.
Whitney did not take baths in hotels. She took showers like I do. I don't even take baths. I take showers.
Even Whitney don't take no bath. So it's told to take a bath. That was just something that was said. But I want you all to think because there's a couple of people that will come in here and say, well, if this was true and this was true, well, why did the autopsy show when he was pregnant? The people are not going to say that.
They are not going to say that.
And what I was taken off. So whatever was said, ain't nobody gonna say nothing else. No one's not gonna, they're not gonna show it up in an autopsy. But my sister was pregnant. Yes, she was. I'm not just saying that. That's a fact. And she was pregnant by my brother Bob. Okay. Um, and the reason why nobody is saying anything in my mind and what I think and believe,
I like my shirt.
and in my most honest opinion, is because it was somebody close to Whitney that did that. So the people that were around her, y'all notice that none of them came out and said nothing. They didn't say nothing at all. Nobody got on national TV. This is Whitney Houston. And you got Pat, Gary, you got Whitney Security,
You got that little girl.
Rachel,
That little girl,
that little girl, Brandy
Burnside.
You got
Who
and
else?
Ray J sister,
She knows something.
You got even the people that were there with that Pat had me.
Pat.
Like her niece Mary.
Mary.
And then they were confusing the things that they said were conflicting about who found her. I talked to you all already about that was on Oprah, and she said that her brother, Whitney's security, gave Whitney CPR, but she told him to stop. She said, I told him to stop because she was gone. And then Nick is on Dr. Phil saying the same thing, saying, oh, I gave Whitney CPR. My mother coached me from Florida. Understand me? These people were there at the hotel. Nick, Gordon, and I believe Raffles was there because Raffles was leading that car out the back of the hotel to us. When these bodies found, it was rushing out of there. How sure. But nobody's saying nothing. Nobody wants to get in the camera and say, okay, well, this is what happened. This is what I know what happened to Whitney the day before. This is what she was doing. This is what happened that day. None of them did that.
None of them.
Nobody came out and said anything as to what Whitney was doing. Even to this day, Pat is doing interviews in different places. She's not mentioning anything about Whitney. Everything is about her selling whatever she's trying to sell to people and talk about this movie and that movie, doing all the things that Whitney would not do. Would not do at all. Okay? Ain't nobody talking about Whitney. She ain't talking about nothing about how much she miss Whitney, how much she loves Whitney. Because like I told you all from the beginning, there was never a relationship with Whitney in that. And I don't care what anybody says. I know this. I was around my sister. Okay. I went on I went on somebody's, I saw something on YouTube when somebody was interviewing Pat, and I didn't even look at the interview. I just would scroll down to see what people were saying, and somebody said, you should have Leolah on here instead of her. She's evil, and she's the reason why Whitney's not here, and blah 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 blah. Why won't you interview somebody that knows the truth? Why you all interviewing Pat? And why don't you interview Leolah or Kim? Oh, that's another thing. They said Kim Burrell, but let me tell you all about um me and my friend, I call him my friend now, Harold. We were on the phone talking. And he mentioned to me, he said, you know what, I thought about it.
Kim Burrell was really
From the
not,
truth of Whitney.
wasn't
She
afraid of
really
Whitney.
was not.
She was new
She
to
was
Whitney.
new to Whitney.
She was new to
So
Whitney.
Kim Burrell doesn't understand. When she came out and said Pat was Whitney's man,
She didn't know. She didn't really know no better.
Probably
Didn't relate to about Pat.
But people that are close to Whitney know. We know that. We know Whitney. And we know how Whitney rolls. And Whitney would not do that.
For Pat.
She would, that's why I
She would never have Pat as her manager.
This is all
No, that is watched.
because my sister wouldn't do that. He would never make her a manager.
Never. She did not have a manager. She had a publicist. I have a publicist, but I don't have a manager. You know, my relationship partner or the person that I have been talking to, you know, is supposed to be my publicist. But I have a publicist that's over my talk show as well. You know, somebody that, you know, controls the YouTube account and gets all the YouTube views. Well, YouTube does that. But I have a publicist that's also, you know, over my talk show. Stop in trouble. I have 7,480 YouTube views, almost 7,500. So I'm blessed, y'all. Stars. Y'all can see the TV good, right?
My brother Tom did some stuff with her, but she didn't never make nobody else her manager after her. Trust me on that one. Okay? So all this stuff about Pat being her manager, that's a lie. That lady is just she's trying to get money off of Whitney's name, you all. That is it. I wouldn't lie on nobody. And I don't hate Pat. I don't hate none of these people that I'm talking about. I ain't speaking out because I want the truth out here. Okay? Please understand that. That's not who Leolah is. But wait a minute. But I wanted to mention that. Nobody's saying anything about that. Out of all the people that was at that hotel, why ain't nobody talking about what happened? What did Whitney do? They know the public wants to know these things. But nobody's saying nothing. But me, I gotta figure this out. I gotta play detective. And I don't, you know, because we talking to my niece. And I had to, and then my brother and nephew was up here. So I had to gather all the information together and come up with the conclusions. And I'm not saying I'm all that. And I can guarantee you, tell you how much gives me a lot of stuff, you all, because I pray and it's God for me. And he does.
You guys, congratulations, guys. We now have 259 completed YouTube videos on my channel. So I got now 259 YouTube videos and 7,480 YouTube views on my YouTube channel. So almost 7,500 YouTube views. That's a blessing.
So no, the autopsy's not going to say that, guys. It's not. What else did I want to tell you guys? Why? People are saying, why did Whitney stay? That's a fact. You all don't know how many nights I sat up and cried and said, Nikki, why didn't you leave that hotel? You knew that they was running around there doing things to you. And she couldn't figure out what they were doing, and she didn't realize how serious it was. But then I think she did get it. But my thing is, this is what I believe. I believe that the last, like when Chrissy said she woke up that morning and mommy was gone out of her bed, Because remember, I told you all when Chrissy was found in the tub, she ran down to her mother's room. She couldn't find her clothes. She had to run out of her room butt naked. So when she came to Whitney's room, Whitney told her to stay in here with me. And she talked to Whitney all night. Chrissy said, Mommy kept talking to me, talking to me. She said Whitney was laying there like thinking, trying to figure stuff out. She was like, what the hell is going on? Why did my baby get found in the bathtub? Why did she wake up in the bathtub? So Whitney picked up the phone to call people. Nobody's answering their phones. We know that. Kat sat on Oprah and said she didn't answer Whitney's calls. Ray J got on social media and said he regretted the calls, tried to act like he was feeling sorry. No, nobody has remorse for this. But I'm trying to say this to say this. Whitney was calling everybody. So she knew at some point, she knew that they were coming for her. So I believe, and what I'm about to say and I'm sorry, I gotta say this because out of respect for my sister, we gotta keep things real. And I want you all to use your head. Because Whitney Houston had security, okay? We know that. Make no mistake about that. She had security. So, and Ray, Whitney security, if you are watching this, I am sure Whitney called you and told you these things happened to Chrissy. Okay? Now, why did she stay in that hotel? Why didn't you get her out of there? Because Chrissy said when she woke up, Mommy was going out of the bed. So Whitney, did she call Ray and say, Ray, I gotta approach them. All of them are not answering their phones. I need to talk to them. And Chrissy's in the bed sleep next to Whitney, but she gets up, puts on her clothes, and goes down that hallway. Did she meet you in the hallway, Ray? You had a room right next to Whitney's. Come on. Whitney had to call you. I'm thinking now. She had to call you and say, Ray, I need you to walk me down to this room where everybody's hanging at. Did you walk her to her death? Did you walk her to that room? And then they were in there and they just all jumped on her because Ray, you told me. Now remember, you said that room looks like a tornado. It is. You said maybe you left came in there too. That room looked like a tornado. And you were shaking your head, put your head down, shaking your head, Grace. So come on. If he didn't call you to tell you to walk her down to that room, she just wanted to walk down there by herself and face everybody. Because I'm wondering why she wasn't protected. And if that room looked like a tornado hit it, there was a lot of noise. I'm sure Whitney made noise. I am sure. Where was you, Ray? Come on now. And I know you're Pat's brother. And I said this, I said it's a possibility. Maybe Pat lured you away from Whitney, lured you away from the door. But if that happened, get your people and say something. I mean, I understand why nobody is saying nothing for Whitney. Nothing. And you all were at this hotel with her, and you all know what happened to her.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast to make goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Nobody can tell me that you don't know what happened to Whitney, because I know how close all of you are up around, especially you, Ray. And I know Whitney. Whitney pays you to do security, and she's always screaming at shit. If you ain't at my door watching me, you're buying. Come on, that's it. And anywhere she ever went, you was right there next to her. So how can you miss her being murdered in a room? I don't get this. I really don't. So, people are asking why, and she knew that all this is happening. Why did she stay? Somebody had to keep her there and say, you're going to be all right. I got your back or whatever. For Whitney to stay and not leave and run out of that hotel with her daughter, she had to feel like she was secure. I mean, come on now. Let's just keep this real. Otherwise, and I'm putting myself in her shoes. Anybody. You know that the people around the hotel are conspiring against you. Your daughter that came up in the bathtub. you're gonna feel your best and your safest with your security. You are. You're gonna say, well, I know them, they ain't that,
You gonna tell me everybody my
about
security?
security. You know, I mean,
Something's not right with this picture, y'all.
it's just not. It's not. And then another thing I wanted to mention, you guys, somebody said something about had said that Whitney, she said, I think on the Barbara Walters show that I got a letter from somebody stating that Whitney stated had that stated that Whitney allowed Chrissy to drink. That is not true. Whitney ain't never let her daughter drink. Well, none of us even knew Chrissy was even doing anything like that. So when Chrissy's friends told me, when I called them, and they told me, I see clearly, Pat was having Nick force things on Chrissy. We know that for a fact. And I said, what? Yes, Pat was having Nick force things on Chrissy. And Pat, by you doing that show, that reality show, and you watching Chrissy drink or was drunk or whatever, you're like the person that was throwing the rock hiding your hand. You didn't want everybody to know that you were really the one telling Nick to give Chrissy something to drink, make her do this, make her do that, give her that, offer her that. I believe that. I believe Chrissy's friends. I believe everything that they told me about you. Some of Chrissy's friends are not here though. It's mighty strange that Chrissy's friends are gone too. And then Joshua telling me when you all forced Chrissy in that car, when Chrissy had that car accident, the knife was in the tire, and they were trying to get Chrissy in that car to force her to have that accident. But I figured out everything that happened that day listening to Joshua. I got it, Pat. I got it. I know what happened, and I'm gonna tell you. You had them. You told Nick, call Danielle over because Chrissy wasn't speaking to Danielle. Y'all didn't know that, did you? You didn't know that. We knew that. Mommy Christina told us. She caught Nick with Danielle. She didn't want to be friends with Danielle no more. So the day that Chrissy was found here in Georgia, Danielle happened to be at that house when that cable guy came. Danielle was there and Max was there. Chrissy was beat down by Nick in that living room. Okay? And Chrissy was screaming, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? She wasn't even saying nothing about Danielle no more because she knew Chrissy was trying to leave that house because she knew that you all brought Danielle over there so she can be upset, argue with Nick, and get murdered. So Nick can beat her down and murder her if she makes a noise about Danielle. Y'all was setting up the scene so that Chrissy can go off and snap and stuff. But she wasn't even trying to do that. Chrissy was trying to get out of her own home. But yeah, Danielle, and I hope you're looking at this. We knew what was going on. You all thought you all was doing things to my niece, and she wasn't telling us. You thought she wasn't in contact with us. Bobby Christina was telling us everything, and I kept quiet. I kept saying, no, we didn't talk to her. We didn't talk to her because I didn't want you all to know what we had knew about Chrissy. I wanted to see how far you all would go, what lies you would tell. But Bobby Christina told us. And then Joshua told me that it was set up. But check this out. This is something that I didn't say. I keep forgetting to say this. When Joshua explained to me, he said he was there. He was there. And he knew that they had plotted on Chrissy. And he stood back and watched how Danielle pretended that she was going to commit suicide. She was going to commit suicide because Chrissy didn't want to be her friend no more. So she was trying to pretend like she was going to go kill herself. And meanwhile, they're saying, Christy, don't let her do that. She really cares for you. Get in the car and drive her. Perhaps we can talk to her so she won't go commit suicide. Christy was like, no, I don't want to get in that car. And they forced my niece into that car. Meanwhile, there's a knife in the tire. Chrissy finally gets in the car. They're acting now, you know. They're acting this thing out right in front of Chrissy's condo. Joshua says he's standing there, and as Max is holding on to Danielle, trying to calm her down, they're all looking at Chrissy to see how she's going to react, but they're playing games with my niece.
I have lots of monthly subscriptions, streaming, music, news sites. Then I went to Experian. Now I can see them in one place. And the ones I forgot about, Experian can cancel them for me.
See all you can do at experience.com/safe now.
Picked it up. Nobody seen me. I said, you did? He said, yes. He said, and when I picked it up, he said, I didn't look at it right away. I just put it in my pocket because I didn't want them to see me that I picked that up. It fell out of Max's pocket. Struggling with Danielle, trying to act like Danielle, trying to play like she's kill myself, I'm gonna kill myself. Meanwhile, Chris was looking at them like, but Chris ain't stupid. She knew they was acting. I believe she did, but she got in that car anyway. But then the car had an accident, and my niece almost got killed. Okay? Joshua said later, when he looked at that postcard, the only thing he said it had on there was a smiley face from Pat. He said, I believe it was like it was a sign or a signal. Like you know, somebody giving you the okay to go ahead and do something. You understand?
Yeah.
He said that was all that was on the postcard, a smiley face, and it had Pat's address.
Pat Houston.
She was the one.
She was the one that said, yes.
Pat Houston
Had
her
address on it,
a
a smiley face.
I said, wow,
I need that.
I need that. I need that. That is very important. But Joshua, the next time he called me, he said, I'm
I'm in the hospital.
I'm in the hospital. He said, I just got checked. I was just
Gang raped by
violence. They snatched me in the car and gang raped me. They bust that boy wide open.
Jesus Christ.
Was furious and devastated and afraid. So I don't even know where he is. I haven't even spoken to Josh. He is probably out of the country somewhere, you guys. His mother got him out of here. Chrissy's friends started coming up missing because I guess they were scared. Somebody was scared that they was gonna talk. Some of her friends died. Joshua, I can't find him. I mean, this is sad. This is really sad, you guys. But yes. Yeah, I don't know why Whitney stayed at that hotel. For all of you that are wondering why she didn't leave, I'm wondering too. But that's what I came up with. I said, now let me place myself there with Whitney. Let me, you know, or let me act like it's me. You know, put myself in that position. What would I do? Oh no, what would Whitney do? Whitney would go to her security and say, what's going on? What's up? And I'm sure he would tell her, you know, don't worry about it, I got you, you know. But Whitney got up that morning, you guys. She got up out of her bed. Bobby Christina was in the bed with her. She slept with her all night. And Bobby Christina said she woke up several times throughout the night. She said she went back to sleep, but the last person she had went down the hall. So she opened her door, and that's when she opened the door for me. So Whitney came out of that room and walked down that hall, but it was just very strange.
It's just strange, like how they killed her so fast. Because right after Barbara Christina got up, Whitney was already dead in the bathtub. So whatever happened before Chrissy got there. Because I'm sure if Whitney was still alive, of course they would have tried to save her.
because I'm sure Ray J and them was in that room. I believe Ray J, Nick,
Jerry,
Raffles.
Raffles.
I believe that it was just
Men.
guys in that room.
I believe it was just men in that room. I don't believe Pat was there. I don't.
But I don't know.
I don't think she was there.
But I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
I believe it was guys in that room. I do. And my sister ended up dead with all these bruises on her. Who jumped on her? Who jumped on her? And then everybody running out the back of the hotel afterwards? Come on. Well, they know something, you all. They know something. Yes. But no, Whitney would not have Chrissy drink. Kat did that. I told you all. Kat wanted that girl to look like she was out of control on that reality show. That's why she did it. She wanted that I don't know. In my mind, I thought it was because she wanted to go to a judge and say, "This is her," after her mother died. We need control over this estate. But then they just decided to just kill her. You know, it's sad, man. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Hmm. And my sister Tina said, she told me one day, she said, that Pat, she said, I walked in the room one day when Chrissy was laying in the hospital. She said she walked in and Pat was like she said she was giving her a look like, I got you. I got you. Sorry about that, you guys. She said that Pat tried to, okay, you guys, if you're just coming in the live, can you please hit the like button so I can continue? Because I see a lot of people, but I only see 108 likes and there's 237 people here. Can I pray, please? Please. Thank you. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Come on, so I can continue talking. Yes. And don't forget, if you guys want to support me, please, I need the support. When I say we, I mean me and my members. I'm doing all this for you guys. I'm doing a lot for you guys. My cash app is money sign LEOLAHBM. And you'll see me, which stands for Leolah Brown Muhammad, Leolah BM. And you'll see me with my white scarf on. But my sister Tina said, come on, guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's not moving. So y'all just sitting there. Please hit the like button, guys. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Hit the like button. Thank you, guys. My sister Tina said, yeah, that she saw Pat doing that. Mm-hmm. Yes. Nobody's making this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, guys. No. Do I believe that Pat was sent in? Yes, I do. And I believe that, okay, that's another thing I want to talk to you all about. Everybody's asking me about Whitney's mother. Come on, hit the like button, guys. And I'm going to talk about that. With all due respect. I don't think Mama Sissy likes Pat right now. I don't. Mama Sissy has given Pat control because she wanted that estate too. She did. And that's why Pat is there. She's doing everything. She was doing everything for Mama Sissy. But since Mama Sissy has given her control, Pat has went out of control. So that's where we understand that's where the chaos comes in. Mama Sissy doesn't trust her anymore. But she did. She did. Not that she fully trusted Pat, but she gave her that. She allowed her to have that control because she's not going to put this in her son's hands. No. And another thing, with all due respect to my brothers, Michael and Gary. Michael is not like Gary, you all. Michael loved Whitney. Yes. Michael Houston loved Whitney. And I don't think he would ever do something like this to Whitney. Mm-mm. If Michael Houston had been there, he'd have killed up some shit, excuse me, for Whitney. He would have all it down. Yeah. I would agree. Michael ain't gonna let that happen to Whitney, no. But Gary, yeah, and I hate to say it, but Whitney and Gary don't share the same dad. And that might be why the jealousy was there a lot too. That love is really, I don't think it's there like it is that Michael has love for Whitney, but the love that Gary has for Whitney is different, you guys. And that's why he allows Kat to do what she does. Because both of them are one. Kat and Gary, yes, they are. They really are. They didn't love Whitney like that. No. But that is the deal. That is the deal. Yes. Please keep hitting the like button, guys. Wow, a lot of people left. Okay.
I'm Stephen Turner, graduated from.
But somebody did not let Whitney leave. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I do not like that. Yep. That's basically what I want to say. Oh, somebody said, was Pat, and do I think Pat and Alicia was sent in? Yes, I do. I believe that. I believe Pat and Alicia was sent in. Yes. I believe both of them. Especially, and then when Alicia, when she was with her attorney friend, saying to her attorney friend, just tell me how I'm not going to go through this. Just tell me how I can get his money without marrying him. That attorney friend was down with that too. Yes. Yes. That attorney friend was down with it too. So you all see all the way around the board, no matter what you say, well, when it comes to the authorities, when it comes to the autopsy, when it comes to all of it,
Funeral home just
somebody somewhere has to be getting paid off. There's no other way to look at this. They're not allowing us to believe anything else. No, Whitney was beaten to death.
Selena had extensive.
Too many bruises upon her.
Okay, guys, I want to read y'all something so I can clarify a few statements. It says, who was Selena Quintanilla Perez's plastic surgeon? It says Selena had extensive liposuction to reduce her stomach and thighs a few months prior to her murder. And the singer's relationship with her plastic surgeon, prominent Monterrey doctor Ricardo Martinez, had reached a fever pitch. People thought Selena had got a butt, liposuction or whatever. No, she got liposuction in her stomach and her thighs. So let's clarify that. No, Selena did not get any type of liposuction in her butt. All the type of, the reason she had a big butt was from dancing on stage and all that. She didn't, I don't know if she got any liposuction back there, but it just says on here she just had extensive liposuction to her stomach and her thighs a few months prior to her murder. That's all it says. And it doesn't talk anything about her having any butt liposuction. It just says she had some stomach liposuction and she had it said she had some she had some extensive Selena Quintanilla Press had some extensive liposuction to reduce her stomach and her thighs a few months prior to her murder. What was Selena Quintanilla's last words before she died? Then Selena used her last words to identify the name of her killer, Yolanda Sadavar, in room 158. She looked up at me, said Ruben DeLeon, the motel's sales director. She told me, and her eyes rolled back. Doctors later said that she was already brain dead by the time she reached the hospital. Cemetery workers have erected a 5-foot chain link fence around Selena's grave to keep people from disturbing a large arrangement of white roses, purple flowers, and palm leaves that adorn the spot. Because you remember when her casket was first buried, they didn't have a fence around her burial site, but now they do. 28 years after her tragic death, they now have a fence around her. So
Way too many. Way too many. And so that psychic, let me see.
I love y'all so much. Thanks for always supporting me. And to my 7,480
That's the only thing
YouTubers.
I talk about.
Stay tuned for my book,
Now that psychic,
My Sister's Keeper.
Bella.
Feed Miss Leolah Brown.
And I'm gonna tell you something, and a lot of people are out here, and people send me stuff all the time about these psychics. Some of them are fake, some of them mean nothing, some of them, but Sloan Bella, that psychic, that white lady, beautiful woman with the uh short haircut, she's on to something. I listened to her. I sat there and listened to what she was saying, and I said, "My God, this woman knows what she." Not every single thing.
This is my book right here. Betty White, Tribute to a Legend, 1922 to 2021. She died, she sadly passed away one day before 2022.
She said by the time he knew it, he was out of his body. Yes, that's the whole
I want to be in a gold casket, and I was hoping that Betty, they said she was going to be buried beside her late husband, but I'm not sure. They said she was cremated. But I want to be in a gold casket like Whitney Houston. Hopefully, when I'm 100 years old, I would love to be in a gold casket with a mausoleum, maybe, or 6 feet under. I haven't decided either I want a mausoleum or, that. But I do want to be in a gold casket when I'm 100, or, when that time comes, when the Holy Spirit's ready for me. Let me just put it that way.
because it's what project. Yes, I'm talking about. You whispered that in my ear. What? Hey, Billy's son, do you believe Robin truly had Whitney's best interest at heart since she knew Whitney before Whitney became? No, to be honest with you, no. I'm sorry. No, no, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna sit here and lie for nobody. Thank you, Lucky Isaiah. I just seen your message. No, I do not. Lucky Isaiah said, "What is your thoughts on Kim Kardashian's voicemail?" No,
Kim Kardashian.
I don't want to get into that because I'm gonna tell you why.
Now, like I said, I have the utmost respect for Kim because she, was able, even though there's been she's had to endure a lot of criticism because, of course, the plastic surgery, But like I said, she's got the money, let her do it. You know, if she wants to have liposuction or plastic, I've never had any liposuction. I'm gonna be real with you. Never had any type of surgeries done to my body. If I have a big butt or whatever, that's because I exercise on it, try to exercise on a regular, and I, dance, work out. That's the reason. But basically the way Selena, she got her right before she was murdered tragically. She had got some liposuction done to reduce her stomach and thighs, but she didn't get anything done to her butt. She had a big butt from dancing, and that's how it is with me.
And the reason why I don't want to get into Kim Kardashian
Kim
is
Kardashian.
because that was a situation where Kim Kardashian that was done a long time ago, you guys, right? And this is our judge thing. That was done a long time ago. And Kim Kardashian was lashing out at Ray J. So she was lashing out at Ray J. She was saying, if females do that, they say things to hurt a man when they're angry at the man. It doesn't necessarily mean that Kim Kardashian felt that way about Whitney. So everyone doesn't have to be upset at her for that. I don't
And I think that the Miss Leola, my celebrity YouTube collaboration. I meant to say my celebrity best friend or whatever. Me and Miss Leola are like this. We're tight because I'm trying my best to continue to fight for Whitney and Chrissy. But besides that, they're talking about the sex tape or whatever that Ray J and Kim Kardashian have made. Now I ain't gonna lie, I have seen it. I haven't seen it in years because they took that sucker down. And besides, I don't really even want to see it to be real with you. It doesn't do nothing for me. I'm just gonna be real with you. It don't. Ray J doesn't. After why he was involved with Whitney, he does not even attract me whatsoever. And in my opinion, I believe he is. I mean, I don't know. He's been with women. I think he has a child with a woman, if I'm not mistaken. But people say he's, you know what. But I'm not sure if he's like that way, GAY, if you know what I mean. I don't know if he's like that or not. We can't speculate because I don't know.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or
Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Street. I don't have any type of no. Yes. So the name Ashley Grayson is bigger than ever, and for that 59 for reasons that she thought it would be. The multi-millionaire internet credit course guru will soon be seducting training in an orange jumpsuit. Ashley and her husband Joshua recently turned themselves in to federal agents after they both had outstanding warrants for their arrest. The warrants were for a empire hire racket like that thankfully did not end up with anyone facing under who will most likely to have these 2 points living in a 7,500 square foot home in the road was 6 by 8 room sale. We're going to get into that so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this case. So much. Now let's get back. So the internet scandal with Ashley Grayson has gone from a TikTok feed to pretty soon hitting a TV near you as producers just inked a deal with at least 2 of the 3 victims of the Amber Higher plot. Ashley Grayson, who was once viewed as a black business mogul and an 8-figure business coach, has thrown that all away for some possible serious time behind bars. Now let's just catch up to everything going on with her story, and then I'll tell you how they got locked up. Ashley Grace was once Ashley Massengill, and she started a credit repair business that was called AMPM Credit Repair. While working at the post office, but stated that she quit after earning her first $10,000. Now, Ashley's form of marketing was to appeal to a certain community. She pulled at fresh strength of single mother, people who were in tough situations, people that need a second chance in life, because when we try to appeal to everyone, most of the time you appeal to no one. So I try to target specific people when I make posts. Through her marketing, Ashley was able to reach the masses. Through posting on her social media, she began making a pretty decent living. Now, Ashley kept secret funds that she allegedly received through a work accident on a conveyor belt, cost her whole pinky finger and a portion of her ring finger on her right hand.
she the whole gun, but somebody said, "Oh, I told her I ain't got no finger. That damn one right the pinky gone." That one right there made out of paper mache and took some skin off glass and put it on her finger. Y'all thought I was just joking again. Hey, I'm being serious.
And report stated her something was at least $1 million, so according to reports, that would be how she made her first million, if that is true. Now, Ashley was always pretty transparent about her life from speaking to her followers. She once had a repossession, she once dealt drugs, her credit score was in the 400, she's been evicted. She told everything, but did not think about that hand or the money she allegedly received from the hand accident until she running on the situation. Again, as she made $1 million prior to all of this, it would not match her rag to her story, and it wouldn't be as appealing to the cousin. When Ashley spoke about the hand incident, she did acknowledge that it did happen, but she stated that the company was protected by workers' comp. She did not receive anything that would just pay for her medical bills for the hand for the rest of her life. So pretty soon, Ashley started living her life. She had the cars, the homes, the trips, the bags. People loved seeing it and they bought into it after Ashley started her AMP credit repair company. She then started AMP and Credit Academy, which would also teach people how to start their own credit repair company. Ashley made a ton of money off of that, and then she decided to start another business called the Digital Course Recipe. And in that business, she taught people how to start their own course online, whether they're niche hairstylists, whether you're niche realtors. She can teach you how to make your own course online. This course was so fun after that people were flooding in droves just to be accepted to this master class. Ashley made $1 million in the first 40 minutes. Now, Ashley has everything she ever dreamed of, the money, the cars, the notoriety. All she needs is a man. She got one in Joshua, who was in Spain credit repair. And so they were feeling like this power couple. Mom could even think at their engagement party. Everything was all good. Now, Ashley calls herself a philanthropist and started giving away homes and doing what people in need. The friend she met online by the name of Olivia through Facebook was asked by Ashley to give her the name of three moms in need. Olivia gave her so, what are your questions about our policy? And what if it's late at night? Do I still
Same.
I didn't understand judgment. It's not that hard. It's, yeah.
Try to tell them your shoes.
Oh, more than 90 million Americans are on alert for extreme heat. Phoenix, Arizona is expected to hit the hottest heat ever. Matt Rivers is there with the latest. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Gigi. Well, in all likelihood, this is going to be the 15th straight day here in Phoenix where we see temperatures reach at least 110 degrees, if not higher. And there's really no relief even in the morning hours, in the overnight hours. In fact, the last time the temperatures here in Phoenix went below 90 degrees was way back on Sunday morning. It has been a brutal stretch, not only for Phoenix, but all across the country, from Southern California all the way to Florida. 40% of the global ocean also now experiencing a severe marine heat wave. The waters off South Florida into shocking 98 degrees, threatening the coral reefs there. Back here in Phoenix, we're seeing cities like this. We're investing in things like fuel paper designed to reflect heat rather than absorb it, trying to cool things down. With climate change, unfortunately, George, this is going to be the reality. Cities like this all across the country dealing with rising temperatures. George, you sure? Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. Thank you for watching. Much of Europe is sweltering under dangerous temperatures. ABC's Patrick Regal joined us live from London. Patrick, good morning.
Yeah, most of southern Europe is also baking under extraordinary severe heat waves. It's due to get worse next week. Reporting we may see the hottest temperature ever recorded on the continent. Something to be aware of for millions of Americans heading out for summer vacation. Dangerous temperatures are hitting in Spain, Italy, and Greece. Athens have already shut down the city's iconic Acropolis during afternoon to protect visitors. Greece seeing temperatures well over 100 degrees. Instead, Italy's government also issuing red alert heat warnings in 16 cities for the coming days. Sicily and Sardinia next week may reach over an incredible 118 degrees. That would be the hottest ever for Europe. Last year, heat waves killed over 60,000 in Europe. scientists are linking the extreme temperatures to climate change. Now, here in the UK, it is cooler, but there are still weather warnings here too, with the high winds that have been caused by those European heat waves. Geo, it's fun to see so many of those spots closing down. Right, Patrick, thank you. Hey there, GMA fans, Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right up front here to get more.
Gave her the three names, and one happened to be Olivia's mother. Now, Ashley got the mom a house, and the house was paid for, and Ashley would pay the taxes for 2 years. Now, shortly after the house was received, Olivia noticed that Ashley's name was still on the house, and Olivia asked her to remove it. Ashley wouldn't do it, but little did Ashley know, Olivia had reported from Ashley after Olivia and her husband to remove Sherelle Hodge had to take and Erica Harwell off planning for money Ashley was compassionate. You don't know, we done already been through there. Through there, there. It's gonna be real easy to get up. It's gonna be real easy. So that's what I was trying to see, like, with the money, like, did you want us to come out there like tomorrow? And I was trying to think of like, um, Josh been wanting to do it. Yeah, I do it. After it's done, like it's done. Like shoot up your truck, you're not trying to stop. You're like, you don't want her to make it. Just not about. Yeah, I agree. Now, my answer is so over 1,000%. After Ashley would take the name off the house, Olivia let her know about the videos, and Ashley went to the FBI herself, trying to protect herself and her husband by saying that Olivia was trying to extort her for money. Olivia ended up having to speak to the FBI as well, decided to release videos online, and after that, Ashley was just and sent her to the Hey, it's Ashley Grayson. Hope all is well in love. My attorney in Memphis says that I need to let you all know that I found a partition for the Bison house. Meaning your mother's house will be going up for sale soon, and neither of us will own that house anymore. I hope that this notice that I'm giving you gives you all plenty of time to make arrangements before the home is sold to the family. Once your mom has been served, she will see everything that I'm asking for in this partition sale. Take care and have a blessed week. Yes, I tried to reach out to your mom directly on Facebook to let her know what's about to happen, but I saw I was blocked. And I knew that
Are you still with this kind of television on your information choose? Choose the cheeseburger, bacon double cheeseburger, sorry, you never got. What is goodness in worse? But it's exclusive to please out.
you're a hardworking adult and you are comfortable. You made your schedule, you call the shots, you slept. And nothing can stop me. Not even emotions. I'm here to do the time. Apply now, I just don't exact me. Pass this message on to her for me so that she's not blindsided by court date and the home being sold. Olivia says she deactivated her page when the stuff about top came out. She don't block me. Ashley says, okay, well, I'm just letting you know why I sent the message to you but not her. I had no way to contact her directly to let her know. And Olivia says, delete those videos and pictures of my mama off the page, please. Ashley said, if the court orders me to do that, then I will do it, love. Let's hire your mother and attorney to represent her. And if those are her wishes, she can file that in her motion with the attorney. I didn't message you to start any negativity. I was trying to contact your mother, but I couldn't. I have no reason to remove the video. I said on the video and pictures that I was purchasing a home in cash for your mother, and that's what I did. Because her name is also on the deed. I said that we, Josh, was going to pay taxes on the home, and I sent my attorney proof that we, Josh, paid the taxes and kept the word on that as well. I didn't lie about anything and I didn't hide anything. And when you go to court, the notary and attorney will begin to testify to the fact that I did not hide anything at the closing table when your mother signed her name because they were all there as well. And everything was documented on video that day. I will not be responding to any more of your messages. I have already done what my attorney says that I need to do. Now, take these messages and post them, make a video, or whatever you feel you need to do. I honestly don't care. What's being done is being done, and I will not be responding to any more of your messages because I know that you're upset right now when it is actually your fault, not mine, that your mother is losing her beautiful home now. I'm not going to allow you to change my mood today. I'm having a great day, and I hope that you're having a great day too. First, last week ago, after this, the FBI started making calls to the three people Ashley said that she and her husband wanted gone. Terrell Hodge, who exposed Ashley and her business practices as a questionable scam. Patrick Tate, who was one of Ashley's exes, and who allegedly had something in his home that Ashley was afraid of being released. And Derek Harwell, who Ashley viewed as a competitor and pretty much was everything that Ashley wanted to be and more. Ashley sued Sherelle and Law. Ashley sued Erica and lost by default. Now the FBI has honed in on Ashley and decided to hit her with charges of racketeering and for hire, and her husband Joshua were hit with the same charges as well. And on June 29, 2023, there was a warrant out for their arrest. Now, in this indictment dated June 29, 2023, pretty much saying that between August 26 and 11, 2022, Joshua Grayson and Ashley Grayson used a cellular telephone with the intent to MDH, who is Derek Harwood. Now, I just wanted to point this out. When it says together with others known and unknown to the grand jury, they're pretty much going to bring other people in this. Same thing they have with Tim Norman and first County Territory, and then when they said others known and unknown, Travail and PDO came to play shooter, and then Wadawayo Yahoo was the insurance agent. So just know that when they say those keywords, others known and unknown to grand jury, there's more indictment time. The warrant, which was dated for June 29, 2023, was returned and executed on July 7th, and the person was arrested on that date. Persons that were arrested were Ashley Grayson and Joshua Grayson. They were arrested in Memphis, Tennessee. The initial appearance for Ashley Grayson and Joshua Grayson was held on July 7, 2023, and they both were present in the courtroom in front of Judge 2M Pam. Court read the charges to the defendants and advised them of their rights. Ashley retained her attorney, Ron Thurston, and Joshua retained his attorney, Michael Cole. The government agreed to a $10,000 unsecured bond for Ashley. There was a $10,000 unsecured bond for Joshua as well. Both were paid and they were released. Both of them had to surrender their passports, and their travel and living is restricted to the Western District of Tennessee, the Northern District of Texas. They could not speak to, contact in any way, shape, or form any of the witnesses or victims. They could not have any firearms in any violations of any of these conditions will result in their immediate arrest. Now, here Ashley's still pregnant and she's doing it right now. That's probably going a little bit more lenient with her as far as the bond, as far as letting her out right now. But she does have to go back to court on August 9th, so we can see what then. Ashley was the one on camera giving this information to Olivia, but we did not Joshua. So I'm not sure if one communication was made with him, if he did any text messages or showed up or what happened. But he seems like he's going down with the ship. We'll see what happens. If they end up turning on each other, you guys gotta let me know what you think of everything going on with this case. Ashley Grayson, I would have liked to be in Tennessee to find out exactly what happened myself. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. And by way, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell so you don't any like us. let's talk about the Bobby Christina
Foundation.
okay? And first of all, Robert Warren, my brother, had no idea that his name was not on his daughter's foundation. Alicia Etheridge Warren, which is my brother's wife, her father, Bobby's attorney, which is a conflict of interest. He is not supposed to be anywhere near them. How is Bobby's attorney, Chris Brown, the president? First of all, none of you all care about Bobby Wisdom. And
Right.
let's say that.
Let's get that straight. None of you all care about my niece. So what are y'all doing?
I tell you what you guys are doing. Because I know. You are trying
To make money.
money.
The Brown family.
That's it.
That's it.
Still, you should be ashamed of yourself. Stop doing that.
Come on, Alicia. Like, I know y'all should be making money. It's been 8 years since Bobby Christina passed. Tragically was found in that bathtub, and then they said she went into a coma. I just learned this new information. Bobby Christina, they said she was in a coma for 5 months. So that means she was only out of the coma for like just about two. I don't believe that. I really don't. I mean, it could be true. I don't know. It could be true. But I believe she was out of the coma for at least about 3 months. Please.
Stop it. And if you was real, and you were sincere and trustworthy, you would have put my brother's name on. You wouldn't even done that without his knowledge. You're doing all of this without Bobby's knowledge. And Bob, I pray that you see this video, honey. You have got to get hold of your businesses. All of you. Because this woman is only in your life to see what she can get from you. You have to wake up to her. And your attorney, Chris Brown, who's down with it. He's doing everything you can. And all the money is put on my feet. Him and Alicia. Both of them are in 2 weeks together. Yes. And I don't know how her father stepped in, where he came from, but that's Alicia's doing. Because she's trying to set her family up. They are, right now, everybody is fearing for Bobby's life. Everybody. Family, people, the public, everybody. Everybody is fearing for my brother's life. God, please, dear Father. You better be okay, Alicia. You better be all right. Okay? See, you could say something if you want to, but you know, you're here. You don't have to, but you can, I'm just letting you know, you can jump in whatever you want to. Because I know that you know stuff and jump stuff too. Still about the year, I'm doing a bit of dishes and people. Let me tell you something, baby. Yeah, 1 year, I love still clear. Come on, let it move. Let's see what happens. See what happens. We done found out a lot of stuff. I ain't no base to bitch. Let me tell you something. No cursing. No cursing on my video. I don't want to curse. Because it ain't necessary. Yeah, but I ain't no base to but I tell you one. Mess with my brother and see what happens. You are so evil. She is. You are so evil. She is very, very. All the stuff you're doing, and you know, Alicia, Bobby Christina did not want to be around you. You did not want her around her own father. Bobby girl called me and told me that she didn't even want Bobby girl to call the house. Bobby girl called me and said, Gina, she won't let mommy call the house. And she told her, you gotta find out his cell phone number. You gotta find out whose cell phone. Oh, then she called the house. We had called the house. And so Nick was kind of upset. So Bobby gonna call me. It's like Tina, mommy's upset. She won't let mommy call the house. She wouldn't let Whitney call the house? No. When Whitney was alive with Chris? Yeah. When Poppy died. Yeah. So I called. I said, bitch, hold up. Hold up. That's Bobby's goddamn line. That's his phone. That's his daughter. Right. How dare you? She doesn't call. Alicia is doing all of this behind my brother's back. But now Bobby is aware of what's going on. So now, Bobby, you need to take control over your accounts, your business accounts. And please, I just be glad the day when God removes them out of your life. I am so sick of every day there's
Stop
something
thinking about,
else.
I know you're thinking about your kids being,
And we know
but
you're
guess
thinking
what?
about
You'll
your
always
children.
be in their life.
You'll always be in your children's life. It
That's
has
right.
nothing to do with that, with them. You are a good father, so you will always be in their life. But I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not here for that. You do what you will. I have your back. But what I am trying to bring forward to the world and the public is the fact that they are begging for money. They want people to donate money to this foundation, and there is no such foundation. There is none. They just set up a business. They got a business name. They got a business license or whatever they did. They did it all in their name, and they're trying to get monies from people so that they can have money in their bank accounts. That is it. There is no other reason that they are doing this. No, it is not. Unless probably this was your idea and Alicia took it from you and ran with it. That's the only thing that could be going on. But the fact of the matter is, there's nothing being done. There's no program, no curriculum, no nothing on the Bobby Christina Foundation.
No Brown, no Houston.
There's no Browns, no Houston's involved. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't even look good to people. It looks very phony. It looks very phony. Here, just let me know when it gets to my face. Um, it looks very phony. And it's not fair to you, Bobby. It is not. This woman is trying to get money off of your name, and I am sick of it. No. So I am asking
Killing
the
off your
public.
legacy. She's killing off your legacy. Her path. Little bit, little Bobby, little bit Bobby girl. Yeah, come on.
Don't cry. All right. Don't cry. My sister is crying. She's upset. I know.
Artie's 2 for $5 breakfast. Make good missing portion. Choose a biscuit with sausage, a biscuit and gravy, or French toast sticks. Any two, just $5. Artie's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on Artie's app.
Hello, did you know that God has already given you 9 supernatural gifts to enhance your life in so many areas of thinking? He also has several offices and calling in the Word of God. Many people, they don't know.
When you wake up,
He will. He'll wake up. God got his back. God got him. We just got to keep praying for him. Not keep praying about the same thing because we prayed. So we pray. I'm sorry. I take that back. We pray and we leave it with God. God got him. He got him. But we need to do what we're doing. Reaching out to the public and letting them know. Do not donate to that. Please, you guys. Keep your money in your pocket. If you're going to donate some money,
$750 to $1,000. Come on, y'all.
they don't need to donate anything to that foundation.
There is
All the
no
money-
facility. There's no
There's no, I
facility.
said that there's no facility. I've had somebody even reach out one morning and call, one afternoon rather, late afternoon, called, and a man answered the phone. It was probably Alicia's father, and he was half asleep. You know, there's a lot of people that's gonna be calling and checking in and testing you guys, okay? But you don't need to be over Bobby Christina's foundation. No, there is no love there. Somebody called me today about Alicia posting her children, her daughters, on Daughter's Day or something, but you didn't include Bobby Christina. Because why?
Or
Because she's not your, or Lafrencia. They're not your daughters, right? And we understand that because we know how you feel about them. But I'm so glad you did that because people can see. They can see through you, Alicia. They see how fake you are.
Fake.
And it's not
Because
right.
Alicia, you just all this stuff about you smiling and acting all happy in front of Bobby on the real daytime show with all the the real that talk show the real with Lonely Love and all them other people. You just smiling for the camera. That's all fake. because you never did that around Bobby Christina. You never acted, showed her love or nothing. You always just tried to throw pure hell at her for no damn reason. That's fake as hell. And you have no reason to be over no type of Bobby Christina foundation because you and Bobby Christina didn't even have a relationship. So why should you have a foundation in her name, which y'all didn't even have a close relationship? Every time she called, you wouldn't even let her talk to her father. So I ain't gonna talk about her no more.
I'm gonna be right with you all and everything that you do because you're not. It's take my brother's legacy nowhere.
Nowhere.
You're not gonna do that.
Nowhere, boo.
God forbid something happened to my brother. God forbid.
Ha.
No, we're not gonna let you do that.
No.
No, we're not gonna do that. And then you're not gonna tell us what we cannot do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
That's what you're not gonna
No.
do.
Right.
Okay, because don't none of you all carry our blood. None of you all. And all you all want to do is you're only with Bobby for money, Alicia. You said that yourself. You said that to the attorney. Just tell me how I can get his money because I'm not gonna do this. When
I'm not
Bobby
gonna marry
dies,
him.
I'm not gonna marry him.
Yeah.
So you didn't, I don't even know why my brother married you in the first place because you said
He didn't
that
want to.
before
Oh, he didn't
he
want
was
to.
married to you.
He didn't want to.
So it's evident, it's obvious that you are just with him for money. Yes. But we are tired of people. Bobby has been in the business for over 40 years, and we've never been in the media. Never reaching out, saying anything. We
Not like
always
this.
took the back seat. We've never been full out front with nothing because it wasn't necessary. We're not trying to be stars. We're not trying to be, no, that's not what we're trying to do here. But we're not going to let you use our brother like that and use our family name. No,
Absolutely.
no, you're not going to do that. No, because you all are wrong. You all are dead wrong. And we done found out already that you and Pat are wrong. We know what you all are doing. You and Pat.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
know about little Bobby.
Well, we know all about little Bobby.
Yeah.
We got
We
everything.
know about Bobby girl.
We've been doing our homework and our research, and we've been talking to people. So we know everything that you all have done and everything that you plan to do.
So you're gonna
Okay.
change some plans, baby.
No, they're not to change their plans. Let them keep on going because God got them. Trust that. God is a God that you don't want to play with. Trust me. It's a God that you're not familiar
She's
with.
with the Catholic Church.
Right. But it's okay. It's okay. And I know that you all are used to doing things in the church and getting them.
Joining in the finished 24-hour challenge. Start by cooking a lasagna. Skip the grits and
So much from the Patreon. Well, we're gonna get down to business. You already know YouTube is just not the platform for a lot of things that we want to discuss. So I just want to really, really thank y'all for really, really rocking with me for real. And just trusting me with these readings and to give you guys the divine messages that you guys are seeking and looking for. So this reading will be about Whitney Houston, right? We already know her life has been in the tabloids basically ever since she became famous and became what they call a celebrity. So I know that especially around her whole life has been a mystery, really. Especially the events that occurred around the time of her demise, time of her death. So what I'm looking for us so we can get some spiritual insight into the truth, the T. I already know when I say the T, I'm talking about truth, right? So look, the English strong. My card's already jumping up the deck, so I'm not gonna waste your time. Y'all y'all wanted some answers, so I got y'all. Get into it. Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston, Whitney Elizabeth Houston, Whitney Elizabeth Houston, Whitney Elizabeth Houston, on August 9th, 1963. So yeah, oh my gosh, her energy is Um, it's just, her life has been such, just tabloided out, paparazzi out, from her beat to Wendy Williams, into, I'm even thinking about that interview that she had with, what's her name, Diane Sawyer, and the thing that she said, practice that, so her life has been one big skeptical, especially with that girl, her best friend. Can't even think of her name, but they were even accusing her of having a lesbian relationship with her. So yeah, y'all, let's get into this. So y'all first question was who introduced Whitney to drugs? Now I know that it's been, said by her own brother that he introduced her to drugs way before she met Bobby Brown and married him. So we just gotta confirm that. That wasn't really introduced her to drugs. The introduced his brother. I think his name was Michael Houston. Michael Houston really introduced Whitney to drugs.
Don't y'all remember when I said, don't y'all remember during Whitney's funeral, her casket was closed. But like I said, I want an open casket. Hopefully I'm not murdered or nothing. Hopefully nothing like that happens. I don't think. Everybody loves me. But I'm sure I got some haters, but mostly a lot of people love me. I have 7,480 YouTube viewers. I didn't do all this work for nothing. I've I've accomplished a lot, and like I said, I want a gold casket like Whitney Houston when that time comes. Hopefully, a very long time from now, when I'm 100. Hopefully, when the Holy Spirit's ready for me. Hopefully, a very long time from now. But yeah, let me continue with the reading.
If they did everything together. So did we do that?
I'm also going to talk about various celebrity hot topics such as Drake, Rihanna, Snoop Dogg, Lil Baby, Da Baby, Roddy Rich, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Little X Nas, George Michael, Whitney Houston, Selena, Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, Mark Wahlberg, Chris Evans. There's so many celebrities.
So I'm showing this is true. Here, did Michael Houston really introduce Whitney Houston? They do that. Tenor Swords. Yep. See how this thing
It's like smoke.
out, like it looks like it could have been smoke in the air.
Yeah.
And it's like reaching out for opportunities. But it's
Reaching out for
this is showing that
opportunity.
this was not a good opportunity. This is opportunity that brought destruction to her life, to the rest of her life. And Ten of Swords, this just represents someone. To me, she just kind of looked like, like after you hit the drugs, you laid out on the ground, you kind of like in a vibey type of state. So I once he handed her over them drugs. And it was a painful journey ever since then. You see, there's two people here, and they are moving on to another territory. And usually it's a painful situation. It's a painful reason, a painful situation that happened, which caused them to move away. And you see what happened. It caused turmoil and stress. It tormented her for the rest of her life. From that hit, she chased that high. That first, they say the rest of your life you're chasing that first high when it comes to addiction, you would never get that part that is good as that first high. The first high that you ever felt is like euphoria. So it just caused turmoil and torture in her life the entire time. Yeah, King of Swords. So we have a male here, Casa in his sword. So it's reversed also. So this is someone, who could have been just not speaking life into her, speaking things that, mentally obviously messed her up by asking her to hit that drug. And then we have the judge in here. So I'm just seeing all this smoke. This is what I want you guys to see. Like, look at all of this smoke. Then we got judgment. So we know that she was in the church. To me, that just came to my mind. So, she was in a lot of mental torture. She was so torn between reality, morals, principles, what she was taught growing up, and things of that nature. See, Five of Cups, just a lot of past sorrow, a lot of past regrets, things that she wished that she had never done. She wanted this is reversed. So this is telling me she wanted to really move away from that, and it caused a lot of conflicts in her life between her and a lot of people doing that. And then we have the Queen of Wands reversed here. But to me, that just speaks that, it affected her creativity. It affected her passion. It affected her confidence in who she was. The Ace of Wands. So this is what I mean. She was handed this opportunity from someone else. She didn't go seeking out this by herself. Someone passed her over those drugs and studied seeing these clouds. And it manifested into just a beast in her life. It took a life of its own. We got Page of Pentacles, so this just represented to me just a new opportunity for something. And to me, since we're asking about drugs, this is what it was. So yeah, I feel like her brother was telling the truth, you know, based on what he said and based on what just came out in the card. Because sometimes people just try to take the heat from for other people. So it was good that we confirmed. So let's keep going. So you wanted to know, you guys also wanted to know, did Bobby influence Whitney's life? Did Bobby influence Whitney's life at all when it comes to when it came to drugs? He came out, he said, look, I ain't know nothing about none of that crack, none of them hardcore drugs. I was just a kid from the projects and I was smoking weed and I was drinking. She introduced me to them. He said that really messed him up for a long time because for years everyone would blame him as the bad boy. And he was like, little did y'all know it was really her. I just wanted to protect her, and her reputation. So did Bobby influence Whitney's life when it came to drugs? And I never even left her and went to Hollywood. I mean, not sorry, Hollywood. Lord, that Hollywood, right? He even left her and went to rehab, because he was tired. So these are the cards that just flipped out. So this is representing the marriage, the home. This is Bobby and Whitney. We already know 4 wands represent marriage. Here's a tower card. So we already know it was a tumultuous relationship between them. A lot of life changing, destructive activities happened between the two of them. It's a new opportunity. You got Page of Wands. So this also represents to me just passion that is just out of control. Just out of control passion and lust. And you look at all that smoke. You already know it's a good time. Then we have the King of Wands here, just a lot of out of control, fiery passion. And not to mention that Miss Whitney is a Leo, so we got all this fire here. 3 of Cups, so there's a lot of cheating involved too. A lot of different women, a lot of drinking, a lot of partying. Then we have the Sun. So we know they have Bobby Christina, the child, but this is also so that brought happiness into the situation, but we cannot turn a blind eye to the red flag. We already know. We already know when we see that red flag what that means. So 7 of Swords. So he wasn't the faithfulness in her situation. So by way of them both doing drugs together, a lot of cheating. I feel like that relationship in a whole influence Whitney Houston's life. Not just Bobby, but just their whole situation in its entirety. I hope that makes sense. So Ace of Cups, so she got some fulfillment out of being with him. He was a bad boy. She was a church girl. Although she wasn't completely innocent, she still yearned that street stuff. Because when you're the pastor's child and you grow up in the church, you just like that taboo, forbidden feeling of hanging out in the streets. So he brought her satisfaction with that. Queen of Swords. So I feel like this Queen of Swords that's coming through was probably the mother, Cynthia Houston. I feel like she talked a lot of shit about Bobby Brown, honestly. There's that 5 of Cups. So just a lot of regrets and past term regrets, long term regrets, things that happened, things that she wished that would have never happened between herself and her husband, Bobby Brown. So there's a lot of past hurt between their energy. 4 of Pentacles, just not standing on boundaries, not standing on value, and being too loose, with the things that she had worked so hard for. So he brought her some fulfillment for sure with this 9 of Cups. It was fun, it was risky, it was reckless, all those things that bring, just incitement into a relationship. But unfortunately, it was the cause of the demise of their marriage and somewhat of Whitney Houston's, life. So yes, he did have his influences for sure, but I don't believe that he was the influence that everybody thought him to be. Whitney, she was the golden girl back then. They would not believe, they refused to believe that Whitney Houston, would ever want to do drugs. Someone has to just, trick her into doing it. So unfortunately, Bobby took a lot of that, took a lot of that slack for her. So, you guys, y'all want to go straight into it. What caused her death? You know, it's so much speculation around this situation. You know, her drowning, her hitting her head. They said she was high, and they said that there was just water running over into the tub. So let's pick on the energy around it, like to see what comes up. Here, what caused Whitney Houston's death? What was the cause that night in that hotel room above that party? Because remember, I think there was a Grammy Award party that Clive Davis was having when she was up there in that room, and they continued to party even after what had happened to Whitney Houston. Mind you, that Whitney Houston and Clive Davis were like this. He was actually the godfather of Barbara Christina. Show us the images around that night, Spirit. What happened to her that night? Show us what happened to her that night when she came home. Everything she's doing, show us what happened to her. What happened? Nothing to her. What happened to her? Judgment. So we know she passed away. It was a higher calling, it was a spiritual situation. I see an angel in the clouds, I see people. So this it's so amazing, right? How Whitney was at the top, one of the top floor suites of that hotel, and there was a party at the in the same hotel. I'm guessing maybe on the first floor. So it just shows Whitney at the top and all those people partying at the bottom. I want y'all to pay attention to this. This is just talking about divine timing, but misfortunate divine timing. You understand what I'm saying? There's more clouds. So this is a spiritual situation. This was destiny. This was destined, but it was just in a really, really unfortunate situation in the way that it happened. Eight of Pentacles, she was very tired working. She was very tired that night. She was so tired. Queen of Pentacles, but she knows she's Whitney. She knew the pressures of being Whitney. She knew the rumors of being Whitney. You know, it was just so hard for her. I feel her being so tired that day. She was extremely tired.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube live stream. We have now been live for 2 hours now, so it's about 4 p.m. I'll come back later after the computer charges, and we will finish with the reading. I love y'all so much. And until next time, until the next YouTube live stream in a few hours or so, I'll be back in a little while, guys. Thank you so much for being here today and supporting my YouTube channel. And to my 7,480 YouTube viewers, I'll see you in a little while, y'all. Much love and peace.